What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the CDT podcast. My name is Chance.
I'm Demir.
I'm Trayton.
And today is our
First video.
Podcast. Yeah, it's actually really awesome.
I'm glad you guys, all the support we already got. And it's our first video, which is kind of crazy.
Right.
We got 29 subscribers already. And it's just
even filmed
unbelievable
anything.
that I have friends, y'all come up to me and y'all ask me about when's our first video gonna be and stuff like that. It's just really exciting. I'm glad this is our first video.
Yeah, we haven't even filmed anything. We just told a couple people, and then the word got out. People were asking his mom about our podcast.
Very fast.
We're like, whoa, we haven't even really told anybody. Well, we've told a few people.
Yeah,
but
and then we posted that video too, that 30-second video.
Oh yeah. But I can't wait for this podcast. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into a few topics, but first, what y'all want to tell?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Well, before we do anything, I just want to give a big shout out.
Oh yeah.
Oh
to
yeah, that's
Be
right.
Still, Be Creative.
This is where we record.
Be Still, Creative. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
We might
That's
pop
right.
up, the front of the building. If you ever want to get a banner done, come here. We use our youth pastor. This is his place. This is his shop. So this is our setup for now. Later on, of course, we're gonna get onto big and better things.
Right, yeah.
But first, before we get into any of our major topics that we're going to get into, we just want to go around and tell you about ourselves or whatever. Tell you what we're doing here, basically.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so Chance,
You
Oh,
go
you want me
first.
to go first?
Yeah.
All right, well, as y'all know, my name is Chance. I do a couple things. I sing. I work out sometimes. You got to stay on that healthy grind. I work for Kia. Y'all know that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll get to know me more during the episodes.
Okay, I'm pretty well known. Back in high school, I was that guy. Y'all know me.
He's funny.
My name is Demir Cobb. I'm 19 years old. I work with Chance at Kia too. We both have the same shift. Couple of things about me. I love to play basketball. I love to sing, worship Jesus, at our church at the Summit Youth. I said Summit Youth. At the Summit. I play drums after him. When he doesn't, we switch up. But Trayton's the main drummer. I just like to hang out, have fun, so that.
Basically, same thing with him or whatever. I don't. It's not like I play basketball or anything, but I do like sports, and I'm one of the worship leaders at our church. I thought somebody just walked in the door. I'm like, our first fan? Anyways, I'm a musician and I'm a singer, and I play the drums at our church, and we actually lead worship for our youth.
I forgot about that.
But I love worshiping Jesus or whatever. But let's go ahead and get into our first major topic, relationships.
Ready.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
All right, so
But wait, before we get into it, we don't like...
Again.
Huh?
So before we get into it again,
yeah.
My bad. But if you ever ask why, relationships is our first, choice of doing anything, or our first title, is because we might not know everything about relationships because we're so young, but we can literally touch bases on the stuff that we know and the stuff that we've been through.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
it's experience, really.
yeah. All right, so let's get into it.
So first, what I've been through or whatever. Whenever I had my last girlfriend, it was 2 years ago. It was 2019. I didn't enjoy it because she was kind of crazy, and I'm not gonna get into anything. I'm not even gonna tell you her name.
Dang, first episode, you're already throwing shots.
Yeah, she already said she was like, I'm so in love with you and stuff. I was like, I'm not with that. And I felt like God just wanted me to break that off. Because I was I think I was 15, maybe 16. I didn't want to be in a relationship. I didn't have time for a relationship. I was doing my own thing. I was too young for a relationship anyways. Some of y'all need to focus on God and
Yeah,
stuff.
chill out a little bit.
Yeah, our generation is really crazy.
Yeah. But I don't know how y'all felt, and I want to hear how y'all feel about whenever you first get into a relationship. I was kind of scared because she literally told me to my face the first night we met. She said, "Dang, your titties are bigger than mine." That's literally what she told me, and I was like, "Dang, you throwing shade." And then that night, I was like, "Yeah, I like you and stuff." I was like, "I think you're not really. I like you, but I was like, I think you're cute."
So that's the key. Tell your man that he has bigger titties than you, and you'll get her.
Well, okay, so about me, that's a really good question. I honestly can't remember. I'm not trying to be I don't know what the word is, but I can't remember my first actual relationship. But I know when I was in 6th grade up to 8th grade, I dated this girl for 2 years. and I was like 13 and stuff like, I was like very young. It was elementary type.
Same.
So, and I don't know if I should count that as like real. Like, was that like? Because we're young, but 2 years.
Yeah, mine felt real because it was 2 years. Same girl. I mean, she broke up with me to be with him. It was
Sorry.
It was pretty crazy, but like that was I actually thought that I was gonna be with her for a long time, and then
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You're good, man. You're good.
All right, so how do you feel about that?
What was the question again?
It was how do you feel whenever you first get into a relationship or whatever? Like, do you feel scary? Does it feel scary? Does it feel fun? Are you excited?
Well, honestly, when I get into a relationship, it's exciting at some points, but sometimes I'd be nervous. Like, when you're trying to get to know somebody and you want to keep that connection and make sure they still like you, you don't want to do something that'll mess up, how they feel about you and stuff like that. So it's kind of tiptoe for me. I like to take it slow. My last relationship, I messed up and I went way, way too fast, and that ended very badly.
Yeah. But like also it has to do with the way that like I study, even though I'm not in relationships or whatever. I haven't been in a relationship since 2019. Like I said, I study other people's relationships. I'm like, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm not gonna build my relationship off of something that's ungodly. I'm not even gonna say it or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that. And like it's also about how your relationship's gonna end up is if one person's happy and the other person's not happy, you're going to have a toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or if you see that they're not a good person or whatever and you're not saying anything to them about it, like if they're being mean, you're not going to have a good relationship. It's going to be toxic.
Right. So saying that right there, that's what makes me think of, you remember how you said like, so like my last girlfriend, right? How I try to tell y'all that she's probably not in a good place. Like, she don't probably know nothing about Jesus and stuff like that. And then how you brought your ex-girlfriend out of that dark place.
Out of that hole, yeah.
Yeah, and you brought her, like, you showed her to, like, you showed the light to her to follow Jesus and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And now she's, like, in the youth with us. And, like, she's going to church with us. Because she wasn't doing that before.
Actually part of the youth team.
Yeah, she's a leader. She's a leader.
Awesome.
So, like, my thing is, like, I wanted to do that, like, a girl that doesn't know Jesus as well as me,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or, needs help or something. That I wanted to do what he did. I wanted to try to get her out of that place and then to be where I'm at or even higher than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
All right. Well, also during that time where I was taking her to church and showing her, I was really trying to be a role model for her. Mm-hmm. But during that time, she was also nervous, which kind of affected my worship because I couldn't really be as free as I wanted to be because I had to make sure she was all right. She was feeling it and stuff like that.
That's where intimacy comes in?
Yeah. Intimacy with God.
Yeah.
Yeah. She I guess she didn't really understand it, but once you find that with the Lord, you can. It'll take you long. Like, that's when you learn faith and you can trust on Him. You will literally depend on Him when you have your last dollar.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna bring a girl to your church, try to be a role model for her. Set an example. Just be a leader because we're all born leaders, right? All right.
Yeah, but like speaking of like the toxic part or whatever, this is gonna be a good topic to get into because like I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts on cheating. Yeah, we're going there. We're going to cheating.
Ooh.
I know nobody should cheat ever. Like, but I just want to know if you guys are big. Like, are you a one and done deal, or is it like, I don't know? Are you guys like a one and done deal?
You want me to switch for a second?
You can.
Okay.
You will.
So, obviously, I had this like thing when I was little. I wouldn't say when I really knew relationships, but when I got like more focused on it and like knew what it meant, right? Mm-hmm. So probably when I was like 16, maybe, I guess. I'm gonna just throw 16 out there. I had this saying where like I never believed in cheating, right? Because like if I want you, I want you. Right, you know what I'm saying? There's no point, and plus it's a sin anyways. So my thing is, that's what I tell females, like, you know what I'm saying, if they ask me if I ever cheat on anybody, if I've been cheated on. And back then, I haven't, and I never will. And it's a one and done for me because I'm not gonna waste my time to do all this stuff for you, and you do all this stuff for me, so you can cheat on me and stuff like that.
No,
So it's a one and done for me.
And I understand that, but like my thing is I look at it as if like God, like say she has no idea who God is or anything, and God sent her to you or whatever, or God sent you to her or him or whatever. I don't know, but like let's say they cheat on you. They have no idea about God. They have no idea what loyalty is because they might have never been in a relationship. I think of it like God. Like say you mess up with God. God's like, nah, you're going to hell. And you're like, but God, he's like, no, you done messed up. Like, you're going to hell. Like, that's not God's character. And we're trying to be like God. So why would you just push somebody out the door? Now, let's say you give them chance after chance after chance. And that's when I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm done with that. You're going to have to find somebody else that.
So how many chances would you give a girl?
3 strikes and out.
2.
2 strikes and out.
So you, okay. So what if a girl is a Christian and she cheated on you? Are you done?
Like she knows the word. Like she's in it.
Then yeah. There's no reason. There's no because if she knows the word,
right? There is no accident.
Yeah, there's no accident.
Okay. So what about you, Chance?
I have experience, and I did take her back, but the reason I took her back was because something Trayton touched on was I felt like she was drawn to me, or I was drawn to her, because she was in a deep hole, and I'm all about giving people second chances. If you screw me over once or twice, I might even give you a third chance. That's
his name.
Yeah, that's his name. I'm very soft-hearted during, when they know they messed up and they say they're sorry constantly, because I was in that position too. So, personally, me, I might give them a couple chances, but really, like he said, two and done.
But they can only say sorry so many times.
Yeah.
And they can like you don't know if they can mean it or like 'cause it's just like this. It's just like this. So I saw this thing on TikTok where it was like I posted it on my story. It was about like 3 reasons about something I forgot, but it was like if a girl, I can't remember. I feel like I'm not gonna remember what it said because I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It was something.
All right,
I don't know. It was something. I forgot. It was something.
But like, yeah, like
I'll go
I also think about this. Dan Moore, you actually posted a video, and I like that video a lot. I seen it a long time ago, or not a long time ago, a few months ago, or whatever. This was about Dan Moore. Dan Moore said Jesus was like, I've had enough. Or he said, imagine if Jesus actually said this to the people that was beating him and spitting on him. So he's like, I've had enough. You people have done nothing but bad. Or he said, I've done nothing but good to you people. You broke my heart and broke my trust time and time again. Imagine if Jesus said that. And it's like we've talked that way to other people. We've felt like that to other people. How would you imagine if Jesus actually walked up to you and said, I'm done with you?
Right, yeah.
That's what I think about with cheating.
Just imagine that. The created life, and he's sitting there in front of you saying, I'm done. Like, I'm done. You broke my trust over and over.
It's crazy.
Again.
I don't understand how people can get cheating in their minds. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, I don't
cheating?
understand that either. Like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. And sometimes I feel like it's like they get insecure, so they feel like you might cheat, so they're gonna go ahead and cheat too. And it's also with insecurities, like oh, this is another topic. I'm so glad we're talking about this because we're going into another deep topic, which would be passwords and stuff. I do not care to give you my password. I don't care for you to give me your password. I just want to know how you guys feel about that.
Honestly, to me, I feel like passwords and Life 360 and whatever else y'all got y'all's girlfriends and boyfriends on.
Don't.
I feel like that is definitely. I feel like that is definitely like a gateway to insecurities. If they have a little bit of insecurity, if you give them the option to check your Snapchat, to check your messages, to know where you are 24/7, that insecurity is just going to come out and it's going to get way, way, way worse.
Yeah.
It's going to get to the point where you leave your house and she's the first person to call you and ask you where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where trust comes in.
Yeah, personally, I feel like, and what he just said, trust, if you don't have trust in a relationship, there is no relationship.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that's true. But, so, like, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not my last relationship, but, like, a relationship I had before.
I think it's the braces, guys.
a relationship I had before, yeah, I gave one of my passwords out. Because I just felt like, because like back then I would love to post on her story, you know what I'm saying? But like, hey, it's her boyfriend or something. But I wasn't that type of guy to be like, don't text her, your boyfriend's here on her story. Something like, I wasn't like that. I just post a picture of myself or something like that, right? So at that time it was cool. And then I maybe like, I was younger, so sometimes I would like to see who texts her and stuff. So as of right now, and any relationships further I have, no, I don't do passwords. But there was this one time I was gonna say passwords for like Instagram, right? If you have a couple account, then that's different.
All right, guys, we're back. Sorry for the.
We had to take a little break. Somebody walked in.
Y'all got to remember, this is also our pastor's shop.
Yeah.
So they'll be walking in. There'll be people walking in sometimes. So
yeah. So, anyways, back to the conversation we were talking about. I was touching bases on Life 360. As you said no, right? You said no.
Yeah.
Okay, so
from experience,
I say honestly, yeah. Okay, so from your experience, I definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
From your last relationship, I would never.
If you are gonna do Life 360, wait till you get to know the person.
Yeah. If y'all don't have
for certain reasons though.
If y'all don't have like trust issues, y'all are both good. It's a healthy relationship. Just like I said this earlier, him and his brother. I mean, not him and his brother. His brother and his girlfriend. I'm just say their names. Gay. I say gay.
That's funny, man.
Bebe and Gabby. I don't know if you know them, but they are very sweet. I love them so much. I love their atmosphere as a couple. So
yeah. Really a role model.
Yeah. I haven't seen a couple like that. So I'm saying like, I feel like that would be a good
besides our pastors.
Oh yeah.
Besides our
of course.
Besides them.
Of course. But I'm talking as teen right now. As teenagers. So them right there, that's like if like I said, if you know them and if you ever been in a toxic relationship, Can I speak?
It's the braces.
A toxic relationship, then yeah, you probably wouldn't use Life 360. But like I said, their relationship seems great. I know it's great. So for them to use Life 360, I think it's awesome. Like I think it would be good for like couples like that if you have if you don't have trust issues and you like have been together for so long, y'all actually know each other. Because like I said, even if you could be in a relationship and it could be trustworthy, right?
Yeah.
And you still don't want to do oh my Jesus, dude. And you still don't want to do Life 360. But I said Life 360 has so many reasons to it. It's not only just to see where you are. It can also crash detections, all that. It can see how fast you're going. I mean, some people wouldn't care, but like if you were in a crash, you couldn't reach your phone. Life 360 will tell you you're in a crash.
And like I've said,
I think it's a good idea.
With the trust issues thing, if you don't want trust issues in your marriage or couple, like when you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, don't give them a reason not to trust you.
Don't bring up the past.
Yeah.
Do not bring up the past when you're in a relationship, guys. We all know that for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
It takes a lot. Honestly, I think. All right, let me ask y'all this: what age would you allow your children to start dating?
When they can drive and afford a date.
When I feel like they're responsible, they know when they know I'm a top down to them. When they have
a job, when they can go and pick her up and pay for her dinner.
Okay, but wouldn't y'all want to? This is like an idea that I just had. I don't know if it's foolproof, but y'all wouldn't want y'all's kids to go through the errors like how we did. We started dating at a young age, right?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes the errors is good.
Exactly. Like I'm saying, like we can go through. I wouldn't say mistakes because you learn from every relationship, but
they're gonna learn mistakes too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You give them the experience and then lead up to when they get to the age.
That's why they have us.
Honestly, yeah, exactly. We can tell them what to not go for and what to expect.
And if something happens, if something happened to us and we kept going with that relationship and we shouldn't have, if something happens like that, you just need to be like, you need to cut that crap off and. You can't sugarcoat your kids. You gotta be straightforward.
Don't do that. You gotta be straightforward. You gotta tell them exactly. I mean, you're not gonna exactly know what's gonna happen in a relationship because you don't know the person that they're gonna date or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But their generation could be different from ours.
Way different.
You can't just
You've
be
seen
like
how it's been in the last 3 years.
You can't just be like, well, honey, I don't know about that. You gotta be like, no, I know exactly what happened whenever I was with this person or whatever. They did the same exact thing they're doing to you. Don't let them use you like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true.
And kids, also, if you have questions about your relationship, please go to your parents.
Yeah.
I promise you they will know. a lot more than you do.
Don't
go
go to
to
your-
other
yeah,
friends.
don't
Yeah,
go to
don't,
your
do not go
friends.
to your friends.
Please don't. They'll misdirect you
Because
definitely.
it'll be like it'll be like they're giving you relationship advice. But when's the last time you had a relationship? I don't know.
And listen, if you can't go to your parents, there are scriptures that you can look up for relationships.
in the Bible.
Love, hope, all that.
Yeah, and with the passwords thing, you're not getting my password. Not because I've watched anything or looked up anything, or it would be because I've looked up certain things about the human body or whatever. I don't care to share with anybody, especially girls, because that's weird. And I don't care to know your Safari and crap. I don't care. Just be straightforward with me if I ask you about something.
Oh,
Yeah.
and if your girl is constantly reaching for your phone, she's insecure. I'm just gonna put that out
That
there.
is true, actually. Yeah.
Unless you put it in a
That's
different
a
reason,
good
like she wants to
point.
take a picture or something.
Yeah.
You gotta know what your girl like. You gotta ask her, like, if she's trying to say, "Let me see your phone," I mean, you can ask why,
Right.
and then maybe give it to her. But some girls are not like that. If you ask why, they'll be like, "Oh, just because I want to see it." Oh, you want to give me?
Right.
You're asking me questions now and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. A good test. If y'all are chilling, cuddling, whatever y'all doing, get up, go to the bathroom, and leave your phone in there. You will know.
Oh, that's smart. I've
Yeah.
never done that.
Do that.
Cause guys, like, I mean, some guys that I know, they don't want to leave their phone around their girl because sometimes they're gonna catch it. Like everywhere you go, you're gonna have your phone in your pocket, or you're
Right.
gonna
It's like a
grab it.
habit.
Yeah.
And then some girls will look at that and be like, "Oh, why don't you leave your phone around me? Do you can I not trust you or stuff like that?" Like, no.
Yeah.
Before you even came along, I've always kept my phone with me. It's not you.
And sometimes I feel like it might be good to them if like when you first start talking or whatever, if you're hanging out or something, you just leave your phone there just to let them know that you ain't got nothing to hide.
Right.
Yeah, that
is a
could
good
show
sign.
very much
Some
respect.
Of you probably will, because that's what I do or whatever. I don't have anything to hide with my dad, but I noticed the other day I left my phone in the car when I went to the gas station. I was like, man, that's gonna make me feel trustworthy to myself because now I know I don't have anything to hide. Like what do I have to hide?
Right. Yeah. Especially from your parents.
Yeah,
I mean,
But yeah, okay. So this is my thing. I don't like parents getting my phone
right.
because I mean,
Especially
even though
at our
even
age.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm choice.
like I mean, yeah, I'm 19, and yeah, you probably we actually pay for our phone bill now, so
They don't have it. They don't have a reason.
yeah, like so I'm like
Really?
if and what's kind of crazy is okay, I show you a video or I show you a message about something.
Don't.
You get the
scroll.
whole phone and you
Yeah.
scroll it. Like, what are you doing?
Have you seen-
It's just
yeah.
like photos.
Yeah,
like I'm
right.
showing you this picture
You
of
know-
photos. You exit out the photos and start scrolling up. Like,
Right.
what are you
Yeah, it's like the
doing?
guy who made the videos, Billy, his name is Billy Viscos. He goes, his daughter handed him his phone or her phone or whatever, and he started scrolling. He liked a post from like years ago, and she's like, "Dad, what are you doing?" He's like, "Parents, if you don't know what you're doing, don't grab your kid's phone.
Do better.
Yeah,
That is so crazy. But like my thing is like, if I show you something, I'm showing you one thing. I'm not showing you my whole camera roll or my whole
Yeah,
messages.
right.
Like I mean, even if I don't have bad stuff in there, like it's not me saying the bad stuff. My friends could be cussing or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's
I'll probably get in trouble for that.
No, you will. You will.
Bro,
Trust me.
that's when you have strict parents, guys. Remember, y'all probably have some, but I'm telling you, it gets strict in our house.
go get
Very.
adopted. Go get you some laid back parents like me.
Anyways,
So we might have some news. I know it's the first episode and everything.
Oh yes.
So are we gonna say it individually? How are we gonna do this?
I'll say it.
I want to say some of it.
So okay, I'll just
All right,
reveal it
all right.
and then I'll say.
Nah, he's
So
gonna-
when's the date again? The date that we.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
The date
around June.
around June.
Before June.
next year.
Before June,
Before
yeah,
June.
yeah.
Before June.
All right. So we have some news. Y'all don't get used to this background or anything.
That's all I'm be on here for a couple more weeks and months.
What?
Couple more months.
Yeah, maybe close to a year. Maybe
Just
not.
listen.
Hopefully not.
In 2022.
Yeah.
2022.
Me and the boys have officially
You already know.
got our own house.
Yeah.
My man's cringing back here behind the camera. It's so
Yep.
funny, man.
Yeah, we got like a bunch of people behind the camera and stuff.
Yeah, studio workers. Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, yes, I'll be 20. They'll both be 19. and we'll have our own official house. Now listen, we really got blessed, like super blessed. Like honestly, we don't know how it happened. Should we tell you the story? Like how it happened yesterday? Not yesterday. It was Friday.
Friday,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was Friday. I mean, we can touch on it. I wouldn't.
All right,
make
just
it a whole
basically
big
sum
thing.
it up. You know, we went to go eat with our pastor. He's right there. Our youth pastor. We actually went to San Marcos. It was full. Went to Coach's. 40 to 30-minute wait. And then we went to Pokey's. So basically, we were just talking there.
We went
The house that they're living in now, they're going to rent it to us. So we're not going to touch bases on how much it is.
Yeah,
But it's just a blessing how young
it
we
is
are.
definitely a blessing.
That
yes.
is most definitely a blessing. That's
Yeah,
all.
That
it's
just
a beautiful
goes-
house. Beautiful house.
Yeah, that just goes to show if you stay true to your faith, if you just work hard really and have really good people around you, you will get blessings.
Most definitely, yeah.
Stay in faith. And one big thing that I like to do, tithe. Please
Oh,
tithe.
yeah.
You give to the church, I
10%,
promise you,
baby.
it will give back. I promise you.
All right, good. Okay, on a completely different subject, and I know we're going back to the relationships. How long do you think it should be before you meet the other person's parents or they meet your parents?
That's
honestly,
a good one.
I give it about. Well, it depends if you know how this generation is. You know what I'm saying? There are
Yeah.
parents that don't like the other color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The other race.
Unfortunately.
So, what a crazy world we live in. But honestly, I give it about like if you're hanging every day, and it depends on your daughter. I mean, it depends on their daughter. If they're saying a bunch of stuff to their parents, like, yeah, we've been hanging out and blah, blah, blah. I feel like when you hang out more and you tell your parents more, that gets your parents like, okay, let me meet this guy. Let me see. Let me see. So I think it just
glances
depends.
here and there.
Yeah, I think it depends on how many times you hang out. But if you're hanging out a lot, maybe 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks, 2 months.
I'm actually in this
2 months to meet
situation right
parents.
now. I've been talking to a little shorty for a little bit. Maybe how long has it been? A week?
Probably
Maybe.
like a
Yeah,
week.
probably a week.
But
Same here.
yeah. So
Not for me.
Oh, by the way,
Hey,
okay.
he
let's
just
go.
got finished with our
Here, let me
sticker.
here it is.
$5 a sticker.
This is gonna go on the anywhere you want it. Back of car.
Back of car, phone, wallet. I don't even know if it'll fit. Your lap book. I said lap book.
Lap
Anyways,
Your
but
computer.
actually, we're actually going today to Auburn to give some of this stuff out. So
Yeah, if
if y'all
you
want to buy it for $5, we can. But some are gonna go for free.
Yeah, if y'all want to buy it, let us know. Hit us in the
Instagram,
Snapchat, stuff like that. What was we talking about?
Talking about how many months?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm in this situation now. I actually asked her the other day. I was like, so because we're supposed to be hanging out soon, and I was like, so when do you want to like do the whole meeting parents thing, right? And obviously it's only been a week. I like to plan ahead. That's just how I am. She told me that he's like old times, like be respectful, shake his hand.
Oh,
Yes sir,
yeah.
no sir.
I
Stuff like
do
that.
I
Yeah,
do
that-
that. Even if he
same.
That's what I
wasn't.
said.
If he
I was
wasn't.
raised that way. That's how I
my
talk to
parents-
everybody.
My parents didn't make me say yes ma'am and no ma'am or whatever to them. We just automatically did it, but they did make us say it to other people. Like, and
Right,
we always do it.
Yeah, we are.
It's just showing respect. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Respect your own.
Being a good, decent person.
Right. But yeah, I'm not gonna meet him the first time we hang out. I'm gonna try not to. But if I just run into him, and he wants to meet me then
It happens,
it's
yeah.
gonna happen. But I'll say probably a month to getting to know her.
Yeah, I said about 2 months.
I mean, I think you should wait a month to get in a relationship anyway, knowing the female.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends if y'all are both ready. Like if you really want a serious relationship and y'all are both ready, y'all are both have a relationship with God too.
Right.
And y'all like
That's
it's
number
just-
one.
Yeah.
Start a relationship foundation has to be God.
Yeah.
You would not go anywhere. You will crumble and fall. I know from experience.
It just brings it somewhat. It brings it together.
And-
But I was like I said, I'm talking to somebody right now. And I guess I'll say it because like I'm a fast person. I try not to be, but if I know somebody that likes me and I like them, and this girl I'm talking to, she's absolutely beautiful. So like, and then I already met her, so I just get like so happy. I'm ready. So that's why we had to take a step back because I'm so full of it and I get my hopes up very quick.
Yeah.
So
That's
we're
something
just
we have definitely been working on.
taking a step back, and I'm trying to focus everything because my dumb self already made her my wallpaper, changed it. Then I already bought something for her. So like I kind of figured I was going way too fast. So if you know you're not ready for a relationship, I mean I'm ready for one, but like just make sure you slow down. Don't go too fast.
What'd you buy her?
Man.
That's cool.
So my pastor just said when I bought it. I bought 2 watches for $241.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Dude,
So
I think breakfast at a store is too much. I mean, my gosh.
I mean, I just like to go all out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I
it's
just
a
hate myself
romantic
for
thing
it.
to do.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate myself. I hate it because I'm doing it so fast, and I don't realize it. I'm just like, bro, like I'm ready for this. She's beautiful. She like me. I like her. Let's go.
It's like, let's get married.
Like I'm saying, but I'm focusing right now on slowing it down, like we both are, and we're just trying to make sure if we really want to be serious, trying to talk for a long time and make sure everything's right.
People in the back, PC. Can we get some air going,
We're about to cut this up.
please?
Yeah.
We're about to cut this up.
I
Man.
need air. I'm sweating.
I got a whole jacket on.
I see you sweating too.
I know. All right, Shane, what you got to say?
Basically, the last thing I wanted to ask is like,
We're gonna
how
cut that out.
long? How long has your longest relationship
don't have
lasted?
to.
My longest relationship ever lasted was 2 years.
Mine was 2 years as well.
Well, I guess I'm a little short. Mine was a year and 5 months. Might have been 6. I can't remember. I honestly
Dang.
stopped keeping count.
I always when I was younger,
Ended.
I dated this girl from 6th grade to 8th grade, and I would mark every single day in the calendar, my phone, everything, because like
Boy,
It
King
was
Simp right
crazy.
here. He's the
Oh,
the girl
trust
that
me.
I dated.
if
Was
I got
5th
to
grade
you,
7th
I am
grade.
a simp for you. I am a
Oh yeah,
simp.
that's I don't think it's being a simp. A simp is like she tells you, hey, go do this and go do this. You don't have a choice and stuff, and you're like, okay, fine.
No, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
baby, fine. Like,
Yeah.
you got a little soft touch to it.
Yeah, I think people get confused between being a simp and being a gentleman.
Oh,
I'm a lovey-dovey
yeah, two
person.
differences.
I'm gonna be like, I love you so much. You are so beautiful. I just want to hug
obviously,
you.
yeah. Yeah, you want to tell them how beautiful they are every day. Keep
Yeah.
that insecurity
Yeah.
down.
I think these moments hit right here because this is what I did when I met this girl, and I was at her house, and we were just talking, right? And I just love to sit down and talk about things, getting to know
Yeah,
somebody,
that's how I
looking
am,
each
too.
other face to face and just talking, right? So I'm like, you're like, I just stopped in the middle of conversation. She's like, what? I'm like, you're just so beautiful. And then she goes, no, it's not. Like that makes me feel so amazing because
Yeah.
like I'm not lying. I'm actually looking
Yeah.
into like deep in your eyes and your freaking soul and telling you that you are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta let
All
you
right,
know.
let me ask y'all this. What about guys receiving compliments? What does that mean to y'all?
What?
We're receiving compliments from females.
Oh,
What does that mean
I
to y'all?
love it. I love it.
I mean, I get a lot, so I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, girls.
This
I'm
man.
just kidding.
This man.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I guess. I mean,
I love it.
if it's
I
coming
love-
from my girl or the girl I'm talking to, then I'm loving it higher than any
Yeah.
other girl that's
Yeah.
saying it.
Oh heck yeah! If a girl like some other girl says that, I'm like obviously they don't know me or whatever. It's cool or whatever. Cause
I'd be like, thank you, appreciate
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
that's like.
but if a girl that I'm talking to says it, or like my girlfriend or something, I'm
What?
like,
That's how
you
you
have no idea how
bro,
much
that's,
that means
that's
to
the
me.
feeling that you're feeling because she's like, she called me cute. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
See, like when you get it from the girl that you think that is cute and you're talking, bro, that's when it
Bro,
like really.
that made my night went by way faster. I was at work, man. It was flying by. That's all I was thinking about.
Like this girl I just liked. She called me cute. That's really good.
Yeah.
Another question. I should have notes down, man. I'm just popping these out. I love you. When is the right
I thought
time?
you were about to say you love me. I was like, what?
No, when is the right time?
When's the right time?
Marriage. No, I'm just playing.
I think at least a few months.
I'm thinking
Not a
5 or 6.
week.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
5 or 6
Yeah,
months.
not a
yeah,
week.
not
Yeah,
a
definitely.
freaking week.
There are
though.
some people, man.
My ex, the girl I was talking about earlier.
I mean,
she told me,
young people
I'm
do
so
that.
In love with you.
And this generation, you can
yeah,
get
I know.
And that just made me think of something. I did it myself when I when I was in 8th grade.
Oh,
no,
I thought
6th
you were
grade.
talking
Oh
about
no,
her.
no, not recent. No,
I was like,
no.
Oh man.
When I was in 6th grade. All right, so my longest relationship was 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So the girl that I was talking about, when we first dated in 6th grade, I asked her out, right? In 6th grade, I asked her out. Next period or next class, whatever. No, it was in lunch, and then we went back to home class. I forgot they don't have periods in 6th grade or whatever. I said I love you already. I went up to the desk and said I love you. She was like, her face was so red, and I was like,
my God.
I mean, I was in 6th grade. It was crazy. I didn't know what to say, and I don't know what to.
And which was this the 2-year relationship?
Yeah, 2 years.
Well, you must have did something right because she stayed with you for 2 years after
Yeah,
that.
bro. I mean, it was a nice relationship. It was pretty good, as I
You
remember.
want to let them know how that ended?
Oh yeah. It ended in a bad way because I was
You
full
gotta
of myself.
remember, we were young.
So we're back.
We're
Another
back,
person
guys.
walked in. So we're back on that girl 2 years. How the relationship ended. So like I said, I was young. I was full of it, crazy. So this new girl came into our school, and me thinking I was all that back in the day.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you some props. She was bad. She was bad.
I mean, back then I probably couldn't got her, but like she said she liked me before, so I was
Yeah.
like I could have been had her like probably like right now or whatever. But anyways, so back then I was thinking I was all that. So I'm in this relationship with this girl for 2 years, and I go to my friend's house. Right, we're just spending the night. I spent a night there, and we were swimming in a pool, and I was like,
Hold up. How were y'all? How old were y'all?
like 12, 13.
You were staying at this girl's house?
No, at the dude's house, friend's house.
Oh.
So
Okay,
she
I was
there
about to say.
swimming and stuff with y'all.
No.
Oh, you're talking about D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I was at his house, which is me and him.
Oh, okay.
I was spending the night at his house. And we were watching, we were swimming and stuff.
Turned into a dad right there. He's like, how old were you?
And then, so we were just talking. I was like, bro, like, should I try to get her? Should I break up with her and, like, try to get this girl? And he was like, dude, go for it. Like, do whatever you want to do. I'm like, all right. So, at night, I'm just texting this girl, and I'm like, I don't remember what I said. I know it was a big paragraph. And then, I tried to get the girl, and she said no, obviously. So, my thing is, and then when I actually finally talked to her so I could, it was, actually, maybe a year ago, I got in contact with her to tell her, I just felt like I should tell her what actually happened. And she thought that I cheated on her. Everybody told her I cheated. I was like, what? I was like, I broke up with you and then tried to get the other girl. But don't ever do that. Worst mistake. Don't ever try to go for somebody when you have something good.
Right.
Yeah, don't tell people your business either.
Yeah.
'Cause that's annoying when they go and start spreading rumors and crap. That's really annoying.
But
Do we have any more topics?
I think that's it. We're going to wrap
Any
it
more
up today.
Any more stories to tell? Anything like that?
No, I think that's it. We're going to wrap it up today.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us for our first podcast ever.
The
I
actual
hope-
number one podcast in the world.
Right.
Remember that. Remember that.
Yep. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you follow us on all our social medias. Subscribe, like the video, share it to your
please.
friends.
Yeah, let's
You
do
already
it.
know.
We hope to bring y'all more.
Have
better
a blessed day. In
content.
Jesus' name, have a blessed day.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all Sunday of next week. Peace.